We robbed the Swellview Bank. We robbed that bank.
Why?
So we could get a big bag of cash. And then, last night, around 4 a.m., we snuck in here and we put the big bag of cash in Bish's locker. And then we called the cops, which is why we're here.
You raped Bish?
Yeah!
Superheroes are, usually considered good guys.
Wow.
They help out citizens and whatnot. But what if you have a superhero that doesn't? A hero that only does stuff that benefits him? Well then, you would have Captain Man and his loyal sidekick, Kid Danger, from the Nickelodeon show, Henry Danger. This show came out in 2014, created by, Dan Schneider. And if you clicked on this video, I can only assume you already know about this show. And with that, you know about the heinous actions that these two get up to. So, with that being said, let's look at some episodes and some moments where these two superheroes are just straight up criminals. Villains, one could say. This episode starts off pretty normal. Piper's mad at Henry because he accidentally took her phone. Pretty basic stuff. But then we cut to Jasper walking towards Henry with a mysterious kid. This is where the plot really starts going. The kid's name's Ortho.
Doesn't Ortho have thick hair? I've asked you to stop doing that.
And let's just say, Ortho does not really know how to make conversation.
How do you like our school so far?
It's nice. Hey,
Can you tell me about the school's main water supply?
Henry and Charlotte don't really know what to tell this kid. So then, bro asks where the cameras are.
Oh my goodness, Valentine! Whoa, no! That is not the shot!
Like, are you trying to make yourself look suspicious? What are these questions? And to add on top of all of this, he makes a seemingly threatening remark about Captain Man.
Oh, I know all about Captain Man. And one day, hopefully, my father will take care of him.
What do you mean by that?
Little did he know that Henry over here was on that type of timing.
Isn't he neat?
After hearing that, Charlotte and Henry run over to Ray, aka Captain Man, to tell him about Ortho, but he's too busy aura farming. This is until they tell him about Ortho threatening him, specifically. Stop right there. This is the first instance we see of the absolute selfishness that Captain Man withholds in himself. He doesn't care about anything the kids are saying, until it has something to do about him. Very interesting of you, Ray Manchester. Not very superhero-like of you. But anyways, Ray thinks Ortho's dad is the infamous villain, Drillfinger, a dentist. He drills people. He drills people's mouths with his finger. That's honestly pretty damn scary, I won't lie. But I feel like that name has to mean something. And knowing Dan Schneider, it probably most certainly does.
Feel the finger!
Captain Man thinks Mr. Finger is Ortho's dad because they have similar hair. So then, he does the only reasonable thing and rub a sick little boy all over a teacher. Him and his buddy Gooch do this? This is terrorist behavior. What the fuck? These people are clearly traumatizing this poor woman. She will most likely never be the same again, and neither will this little boy. They did this so the teacher would get sick, and then Ray would be able to sub the class and get more info on Ortho. But there is no amount of context saving this. Like, what is even going on in this scene? Some silly shenanigans ensue while Ray's subbing. They throw this kid's chicken wrap. Come on, man. You ain't have to do that. And then he convinced Ortho that it's bring your dad to school day tomorrow. And then after class ends, Charlotte finds Ortho texting his dad some sus stuff.
Hello, Father. Did you get the message? Yes. Afterwards, we can discuss the planning phase.
It cuts to the next day, and the moment we've all been waiting for finally arrives. We get to see Ortho's daddy.
Yeah, if it isn't Ortho's daddy!
And then they zap this dude, knocking him out. Ortho starts rightfully tweaking out.
No, I think you did something to him. Oh, I'm calling my mom, and then you'll be in big...
And then they knock out this child. For the cherry on top of all of this, they kidnap the two and then take them to the man cave. The gang accuses the dad of being Drillfinger, And then Henry says this freaky ass shit.
And now it's your turn to get drilled.
But it turns out this poor man is not Drillfinger. He's not even a dentist. We get a classic scene of Ortho explaining his weird behaviors. It turns out Ortho's dad was just making a retirement home, and he wanted Captain Man there, and that's what he meant by taking care of Captain Man. The three discuss on what to do with them, and they come up with the obvious solution: knocking them out again, taking them to a sketchy alleyway, and then erasing their memories.
Now they won't remember anything?
Not even where they live.
Awesome.
They don't even remember each other's relationships.
Who are you?
I think I'm Booger Boy.
And then the episode just ends. Like this is completely normal. This is actual nefarious behavior by these two. Like, no joke, no scam. This is Joker level crimes. These two people's lives are damaged forever, and they got no retributions. To wrap up this episode, let me quickly summarize the crimes committed by these two. First off, we got child endangerment, harassment, and assault when they rubbed that kid on the teacher. I bet you can even get some sexual assault charges thrown in there, but I don't want to go there right now. All I'm saying is this does not look good for Captain Man. Then you got criminal impersonation, trespassing, and to add on top of that, more child endangerment when Ray pretends to be a sub because, you know, that's a stranger in the building. He is racking up these charges, but we are not done. He assaults this man with a deadly weapon, and then his son, and then, of course, kidnaps them. And then continues to assault and torture them.
Who are you?
I just listed all these crimes in one singular episode.
Wow.
Does he still look like a superhero to you? But let's say you're not convinced. Don't worry, I got more episodes for you. More instances to truly show you just how diabolical and villainous he is. And without further ado, let's go talk about the next episode. If you noticed, even early on in the show's run, Captain Man was never a hero.
Nope.
The episode I just talked about was the 5th one ever. And now I'll be talking about one later in the show's run, an episode from season 4. Now, you might expect for them to grow a bit as heroes throughout the show. Well, this is actually not the case. Matter of fact, they probably become even worse. So this episode starts off with, well, let me just show you.
Hey guys.
Moving along, Jasper starts telling Henry and Charlotte about who he saw in detention, and it was no other than Bichelle Bilski. They call her Bish, and then, out of nowhere, they just start shit-talking this poor girl.
Who's Bish Bilski?
A girl with a bad attitude. And she's crazy. A lunatic. Yeah.
They don't know what she's going through at home, and they're over here just laughing about her. Bish hears this disrespect and then goes to stand on business.
Hey, Bish.
You shut up!
Putting Henry in his place, and with all of Henry's swag being taken, he had no choice but to get back.
Hey, what are you doing? You know what I'm doing. I'm gonna introduce Bish to Kid Danger, sure, what's what?
Pause right here again. This man was about to abuse his powers on this high school girl.
Wow.
What kind of psychopath would do that? Well, I'll tell you who. Kid Danger would. Anyways, he wasn't able to pop the bubble because he was too distracted by Bish throwing Charlotte in the garbage can. And then after that, she bishes Henry once again.
Stupid. Hey, watch it.
This man was about to shoot her because of that. After all this, Bish challenges Charlotte to a fight on Monday. Obviously, Charlotte doesn't want to, and this is where the villainous behavior starts with these two. Henry suggests beating up Bish with a bat, but I guess Charlotte didn't like that one.
You just gotta get a baseball bat.
No,
and then
no,
you hide in the bushes.
I just want.
So instead, Ray and Henry start training up Charlotte. There is an epic training montage. But, it doesn't look like she's quite ready yet. Charlotte says she doesn't want their help, and then she walks off. But this leads them to devise a plan in secret.
We're gonna help. Yeah, we're gonna help.
Monday comes, and everyone is ready for the fight.
Hey, yeah, $10 to see the fight. But we go to school here.
You can't charge us to walk into school.
But instead of fighting, Charlotte uses her true weapons, her words.
Who hurt you? Huh? Who hurt you?
Bish and Char then have a deep, emotional conversation in the closet, and it ends with them making amends. With everything finally looking good, that's when these two pop in to make their appearance. You remember that plan I was talking about? Well, they're about to go through with it. And do you want to know what this plan was? It was to rob the local bank and then blame it on this girl.
We robbed this Wellview bank. We robbed that bank.
Why?
So we could get a big bag of cash. And then, last night, around 4 a.m., we snuck in here and we put the big bag of cash in Bish's locker. And then we called the cops, which is why they're here.
You framed Bish?
Yeah! So now she'll get arrested, and you won't have to fight her.
Ruining any chance of her having a halfway decent life and effectively destroying her future. What kind of heroes are you people? This is disgusting behavior to rob a bank and then blame it on a minor, and they don't even care about their actions. They know what they're doing and they're fine with it. The police take poor Bish away and she is never to be seen again. Okay, not too much actual crimes in this episode, but you still got framing a girl and then robbing a fucking bank. So like, it's just pretty clear that these dudes are not superheroes.
Nope.
Like, if you really look at it, Captain Man and Homelander are not much different from each other. Some other crimes that they committed that I want to talk about real quick, maybe I'll do a full breakdown in later videos. But you got many cases of reckless destruction,
Oh dear.
tax fraud. I mean, junk and stuff as a whole is just a money laundering scheme.
Oh, dear.
And they even committed government extortion.
Oh dear.
These two quote-unquote superheroes have committed some pretty heinous crimes. And it's pretty easy to tell that these guys are more villains, if anything. I think this is a good place to wrap the video up. If you want more content about me talking about shows, you know, let me know, tap in to the comments. I'm gonna keep doing more media content like movies and shows, so yeah, stay tuned. And yeah, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please leave a like, maybe even subscribe. I don't want a job, I don't want a job, I don't want a job. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Poppy Bluebird out the booth. Peace.